problem when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Woo! When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need amazing all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jordan battle with the INT. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to the well again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
12. Here we go. Ready? Nice up. 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Another carry for him. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
Lisa 24.
They give it to him again. And he cuts it back right. And he's out the clear. At the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Ajante Wester to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right in the 25-yard line.
One, ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Burrow to the air now. Fits it through the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Finds a man right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11, top. Here we go. Right 80. 11. Shot.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
11, 18, tank. Here we go. Big 13. 11, mighty. Shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Kill. On the red.
Now it's Lawrence. On the left side. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Lion, 30 left. Hey, Silver.
Lawrence with it on first. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Go. Hey, go. Done. This is hot.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Hey, easy, route.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go. Go. Let's go. Focus. 13, Lou. Sink right. Silver.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Decent 24. Go. 11, again. Hot.
31, Lawrence to throw. Pass caught, hits Hunter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Oh my. Oh, the ball is loose again. And the fumble recovery is made.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? That's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
On one, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Palmer. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Again, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to play action. Lawrence. Throw right side. Caught by Thomas. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Hey, run!
Lawrence now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they can be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Shot! 180! 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. 180!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football back at what's marked at the 37-yard line. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So that brings up second down.
Hey, Lion. 13 loop. Hey, Soko, Matt. Silver.
Blown back gets the handoff. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, they need 7.
Decent 20. Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, 11.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Wester on the return. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Travis Hunter making that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Tight end. The ball is loose. Picked up by the Jaguars. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Western on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On one, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Burrow back to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up the big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And
he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
On one, ready? 11, MT, take. 180. 1 touch. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
that one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
11, again.
First down throw, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Hey, easy, rep. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
A 31-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Here's Western on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Western on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punting unit out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Go. 11. Think right. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence throwing here. He finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Caught, nice game left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Easy, route.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cameron Curl has it.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Here's the backup. First throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. They're throwing it. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down, Cincinnati.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Handoff on second and short. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Red on red. Go. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, run!
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hey, hey,
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Catch made underneath by the back. Tackles made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Sticking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. And dose of the hurry up here. They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete out to the right. Free inside the 30. To the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch the lead to 23. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Western on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Cut 19. Cut. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th and forever coming up.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through massive gain there on 4th down. Give him 24 yards. And most importantly, that 1st down. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Throwing it again here. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars have the football as he reports his 12th INT of this season. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. And you're playing a quarterback that can escape. Well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On play action now, Lawrence. Pass caught, it's Hunter. They gain 11 on that play, and the Jaguars have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
Now again running right. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Alert! Alert! On red. Hey, tomato, tomato. Red, red.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at a redemption after that pick 6 is its way. Here's Western on the return. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars put this one away a long time ago.
But somebody gotta do it. Put my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son.
On first carry now for Sean Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Let's tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Throwing now off the play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready. Cougar, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Get it. Let go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We'll go play action on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay